Hi everyone, my name is Myrna and welcome to a new episode of Sunday School. You may have noticed that I have a camel with me and we're going to see how this plays in today's story. So today we're going to learn about Saint Ruiz. His feast is actually this month and we're going to learn about his story today. So Saint Ruiz was born in a small village in Egypt and he had a father named Isaac and a mother named Sarah. And when he was born, they actually named him Ferig. And they lived in a very small village, and his father used to own this farm, and he had a camel with him, and the camel's name was actually Ruiz. And this camel loved Ferig so much, and he would go with him to the market to sell salts. One day, Saint Ferig, he heard that there was a persecution of Christians in Cairo, which is a very sad thing. And so he went to Cairo. He had no clothes, he had no coat, he had no food, he had no money. He didn't even know where he was going to stay, but he was always praising God, and he always depended on God to help him. So he went to Cairo. He wanted to help the Christians, and it was said that he was always weeping for the Christians. He was always asking God to help them. And so he was known as a very humble man, and his camel would always follow him everywhere. And he didn't want anybody to know his name, so he changed his name to Saint Ruiz after the camel. And so that's why we always see a picture of him with his camel right here. And he didn't really talk that much. He even didn't really open his mouth. He was just always in constant prayer. And when he got older, he would always ask God and Saint Mary to take him to heaven because he just loved God so much that he just wanted to be with him, right? And so he went to this small village and with his disciple, and he stayed there for 9 years. And when he departed to heaven, he was buried in the Church of the Virgin in Deir el-Khanda'a. And he performed many wonders, and he healed so many sick people who called on his name. And he was always praying to solve people's problems. He was a very humble man. And so now his body is in the biggest church in Cairo, Egypt. Can you believe that? It's in the St. Mark Cathedral. And in the church is under his name of Saint Ruiz, and his body is there too. His prayers are always with us. Amen. Also, don't forget that Saint Ruiz's story, and always pray for his intercessions. And always be humble, and always be in continuous prayer. Okay, so that is the story of Saint Ruiz. So now we're going to learn the verse of the day. So the verse of the day is, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works." Now you're going to repeat after me. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works. One more time. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our arts and crafts. So for today's arts and crafts, we are going to be drawing a camel. I already drew mine and I colored her in because we don't have that much time. But if you're at home, grab a pencil and paper and try to draw this camel. And then after you're done, grab some clips and we're going to stick it to the bottom like this so that we can make it stand. We're drawing this camel because we're trying to remember Saint Ruiz. This is the way of remembering him because he was always with his camel, just like we heard about in the story. If you can't draw the camel or you don't have that much time, you can also print the picture. Here is another picture of Saint Ruiz with his camel, as you can see. I thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope to see you next week, and always remember to be praying to God and to stay humble. Bye.